My name is Lucky Morales. My school is Mount SAC, and I studied abroad in 2015 spring for Salamanca, Spain.
My name is Jacqueline Fuentes. I also go to Mount SAC. I studied abroad in London in fall of 2015.
I financed the program from getting a scholarship, the Benjamin A. Gilman Scholarship, and it was around $3,500. And then after that, I used my Pell Grant, and it's another $2,000, and the rest was loan, subsidized loan.
I didn't get the Gilman Scholarship, so I had to turn to saving. Also, I received the subsidized loan, unsubsidized loan, and the Parent Plus loan. And also the grants and Cal Grant and everything.
For applying for these loans, you would, first of all, you'd get the loan from your college for the semester, and the current semester. And we were also advised to not put them as study abroad loans. We would put them as necessary loans for the next semester or for the current semester. From Citrus, I would send my financial aid over here. My Pell Grant would come from Citrus, so that was the aid from Citrus. I had to add Citrus in my FAFSA. I had to apply to Citrus and get in, and then in my Wingspan account, I would manage it and figure out what else I need to do.
So since the beginning of 2015, I knew I wanted to study abroad. So when I applied for financial aid, I listed as Citrus as a school that I'd be getting financial aid also. So when the time came around, I applied to Citrus and got a Wingspan account, and I applied for my loans on the Wingspan account. There, because of my financial aid packet, I had already received. I was approved for the loans, so I just had to go on and accept them, and that's pretty much how I.
Well, my bank was Bank of America at the time, and I had just a debit card, and there was no real Bank of America out there, so I would use a bank that is connected with Bank of America, and the one that was closest to me was a bank called Deutsche Bank, and Deutsche Bank is where I would go and pull out euros using my card and pretty much use it just like a card here, just like a transaction here. It's just it would have a transaction fee, it would also have a currency exchange rate fee, and then after that I just get my money.
With my grants and stuff, I had already had them direct deposited to my bank accounts. But for the loans, my parents would receive them in the mail and then deposit them into my bank account. I did have like a set savings account, so I would pull out money from the banks out there. There was an exchange rate. It was London, so it was pretty expensive. But yeah, it's pretty easy.
Well, one of my highlights was this place called Ibiza. And it was a magical place. I love it. There is a belief there that there's a goddess that lives underneath the island, and she'll protect you if you go there with good intentions, and I firmly believe that.
I think my goal going out to study abroad was to travel to many different countries, and I think I achieved that goal. Every weekend I would travel to a different country, leave on Thursday, come back Sunday, and I came back visiting up to 9 different countries that day. Yeah. Switzerland, beautiful, beautiful place, yes.